we are going to start from reference types. What is reference types? I already discussed non-primitive type. What is the meaning of non-primitive? Primitive, pre-emptive. Something is created pre. Okay, something is created already, and that is given to use in program. That is preemptive data types. Non-preemptive, that we create for our use in our program. Non-preemptive. So preemptive we have discussed. See there, and non-preemptive we are talking here. Non-preemptive and reference type. Why do we say this a reference type? Because it works according to address. According to address, class, array, interface. We all will discuss about this. Okay. This is the reference type. These called non-preemptive data types, and preemptive types that already given us. Float, character, and string, whatever is there, boolean, and the new data type we have already discussed boolean, and in this Java language. So these all are preemptive. Okay, these all data types had given by the programmers. Java language they created, they gave these data types to use in our program. But now what we create our class, we create our interface, we create array. Array is the reference data type. Okay, in the second word we say reference data type. So range table of primitive data types. This table will make you understand each and everything about data types, how we define what is the table. And please, if you want to take a screenshot, so take a screenshot of this table. Otherwise, I will upload this all data on my blog. There I will give we can say link of this blog in description. There you can see, and please do comment on that blog. That's I can understand what kind of data do you need to understand this language, and I will upload that. Okay, and you can do comment in our YouTube channel. There also you can get information. Range of formula. What is the formula of range? Because it is very quite difficult to understand, to learn these all. So what is the formula to understand this? There's a formula is this, how we can figure out the range of the variable, the data types. Integer, what is the data type, range of integer, what is the range of character, what is the range of double, what is the range of float. Okay, so everything we will discuss here. The formula, the very short formula is there, is written, and 2 minus 2 की power bits minus 1, minus 2 की power bits minus 1 to 2 की power bits minus 1 minus 1. What is the meaning of it? We know that in the Java language, it takes 2 bytes for character. But otherwise, if we talk about C language, there C language always take 1 byte for character. So now we are talking about Java. So it takes 2 bytes. 2 byte means how many bits? 16 bits. 16 bits minus 1, 15. 2 की power 15. Now figure out the 2 की power 15 to 2 की power 15 minus 2 की power 15 and minus 1. So why we are reducing 1? Because in the plus side we are adding 0 also. Okay, we are adding 0 as well. That is why we are what we are doing. We can say reducing 1. So the formula, if you didn't understand, so I will make you understand in the blog. I will write the properly so you can understand. I will give their example. This is the formula. I think it is clear to all. So Unicode stands for universal code. Before Unicode, there were many languages standards. So what is Unicode and universal code? I have already discussed about it. American is ASCII, American Standard Code Information Interchange. We have already discussed about this code for the US, and it is created by the scientist of USA. So what is the meaning of this? ISO 8859, I for Western European language, KOI 8 for Russian, and KGB1 8030, and Big 5 for Chinese, and so on. We can say what is it all? It is divided in parts because you know that now we work in all languages. The Chinese people are also writing in their language. Okay, there are so many software to make programs in their language, but in Hindi there is no any software, so we don't have anything. to write the program in Hindi language. But in China, they have their own software. So what they made their own European language, Russian language, Chinese language. So these are divided in different parts. And like American Standard Code Information Interchange, it is working all over India. Okay, but in Chinese, only working I think in only China. Russian code, the KOI8, it is working on Russia. I think we should not discuss about it, but I felt that it is important, we can say, information, so we all should know about it. That is why I took this slide in the middle. Okay, definitely read this slide and I will upload in the blog. I already discussed about that. So ASCII, American Standard Code Information Interchange, 256, 256 characters. What's the meaning of it? We have American Standard Code Information Interchange, we have 256 characters. Okay, characters, now you will say, sir, we have only 26 characters in English language. What? And we only work only in English language. We don't work in any other language. But I'm talking about all characters means special symbols, and there is so many characters. The total characters are 256 and 28, 256, 1 byte, 8 bits that we have already discussed. A Unicode. What's the meaning of Unicode? 65536 characters. Okay, because 2 byte 16 bits, and therefore in Unicode characters hold 2 bytes. And I already told you in Java language the character take 2 bytes. So we use in Java language Unicode. In Java language what we use? Unicode, and Unicode always 2 byte for a character. Clear? So Java also use 2 byte for a character. Like fourth line, null. Okay, U is a lowest unit of Unicode. It's a lowest. And there's a second thing you can see, /UFFF. What? It is the highest unit of Unicode. Okay. So I think this slide is clear. If already I have cleared so many times answer. Like if we want to figure out what is the maximum value of integer, what is the minimum value of integer, so definitely it is no worry about it. What we have to do, simply write a one, like a code. Okay, system out.println, I have already discussed about what is it. Integer maximum. Okay, it is the macro. So what? Macro always written in capital letter. So that you have seen that it is both maximum value and minimum value, both are written in a capital letter. Take care of it, because it's this language is what this language is, we can say capitalization. It depends on capitalization. We can say understand capitalization. We can't do like this. We can't write anything in lowercase letter A. We can't write anything in uppercase letter. Okay, case sensitive. Another word we say case sensitive. It's a case sensitive language. Okay, so all the class we write in capital letters. All the variables name, methods name we write in small case. But whenever the second word comes, like a name, company, then name is in small letter, but company you are writing, that should be in capital letter. Okay, because it's a mixed name. So variable, if you want to make name company, so what we have to do? Name is the small letter, but company C should be in capital letter. We already discussed about it. If you want to know about it, so go on the previous video, watch that video, understand from there. So how can you understand? Oh my god, I did mistake here. There's no problem. And types of variables. How many types of variables in Java language is the big question. And I think in everyone's mind have this question to ask. Okay. So definitely we will discuss about it. How many types of variables in Java language? There are 3 types of variables in Java language on the basis of location. On the basis of location, definitely. So local variable. What is local variable? Local variable we always define where? In the method. Method. Don't think wrong about it, because in the C language I made 2 videos, so lots of people think that their server telling functions and now sir is telling methods. So what is the difference between the same thing sir do here? The same thing sir make functions. Yes, definitely function are called method, but in Java language But if we will go in C language, we will again tell them function. Okay, so according to language we change the name. Here we are telling methods, there again we will tell functions. Don't forget it. So the local variable is we always make in function methods. Okay, and instance variable, this static variable, we will discuss about it all deeply. See here, the local variable, a variable that is declared inside the method, okay, is called a local variable. How? You can see this syntax of defining local variables, like a void method, and int where is the variable, and I made you understand, and 10 is the value that I assigned in this variable. What is variable? Variable is the place of the value, place of the memory. Okay, variable is the place of the memory. Remember it. Make a proper notes. Again, I am telling you, it's a good, you are watching this, if one time you don't understand, watch again second time. Okay, because it happens one time people don't understand, but one time people don't understand things. So what we have to do, we have to watch second time. But one thing also you can do, make a proper notes of it. Okay, if you are unable to write from these ppts, go, I have written a lots of other data, okay, related to it in my blog. Go there, visit that blog, and take from there the good amount of data in very simple language. The all data is written. Go, that is information, not a data. Yeah, I said data, that is you think the in like you have written in the rough thing. Okay, no, it's the information. It is written very clearly, understandable. So go there and complete, make a proper notes, read the notes. Okay, and then only your English, we can say, this language will be completed. And definitely I will try to complete this language within 40 and 45 videos. We will not take more much time in it. Okay, so the instance variable, a variable that declared inside the class but outside the method, is called the instance variable. It is not declared as a static. Again, the question comes, what is static? Again, static is inside the class, and the local is inside the method. So what is static? Definitely, we will talk about that. So class demo. Class, inside the class we have made one variable, int var. What is it? It's an instance variable. It is instance variable. Remember it. Okay, if I make another variable inside the method, that variable is called what? Very good, that is local variable. So we have already discussed, and very good, you have gave answer. Static variable, oh my god, it's very interesting. Class variable. What is static variable? Class variable, we can make class in the method as well. So a variable that is declared as a static is called a static variable. It cannot be local. What? How to declare the static variable? We always write, we can say, first static, after that the data type. What is data type? Int, float, character, double. These all are data type, we already know. It's okay. So static, int, and var2. What is var2? var2 is the variable. Okay, so the thing is understood. How to make static variable? We always write a static before the data type. Wonderful. Rules and convenience for the variables. The name of the variable needs to be meaningful, or sorry, the name of the variable needs to be meaningful or short. Definitely, we can say whatever variable name we are giving in a program, that variable name should be short and meaningful. Okay, like we want to take a variable, a string type variable like name, and we are writing is and something else a b c d. It is not a meaningful. Okay, so what if you are taking a string? So always write name there. Okay, you are going to take name in that variable. So what the meaningful that you can understand in your program? You are not making a one line and two line program. Definitely we will go for 13, 14, and I think the time will come there we will be making more than 60 lines program in the last. Okay, so there how we will understand what was the variable name, and yes, a we have taken is and name. What is it? A. Okay, so that's why always make variable name meaningful. It's the identity. It's a we can say good programmer identity. It's a good programmer identity. So always make variable name meaningful and short. Don't go too much big. Always make it short. Okay. A variable name cannot have the space or a special symbol. Not give space in the variable name, because if you give space, it will become two variables. Only we have to use comma. We use comma, become two variables. So what we have to do? We have to take care of it that we will not give a space in our variable, and don't use a special character. What special character? Yes, it is also put. What special character? Special character has, at the rate. Okay, these we all dollar, percentile. These all things are special characters. Okay, so don't use in variable name. It is not valid. It is not valid. Okay, so variable name must be unique. Definitely unique. Don't make like one variable we have already made and again we are going to make same variable. No, it is not. Okay? Always variable name should be unique. A variable name must be begin with letter like a and underscore. This is the line underscore. Do you know or the dollar? I already have used this underline in my PPT, so you can see this type of. Okay, in the variables I will make you understand very clearly. Or a dollar symbol. Dollar symbol this. Okay, a variable name must begin with letter and underscore or the dollar, which can followed by the. A variable cannot start with digit. We can't start our variable name with digit. That I have already said, and this line is, I think, written right. So a variable cannot start with digit. Always take care. We can't start our variable name with digit. A variable name cannot be a keyword. Keyword, we know there are keywords they already made in the language. In the C language, we have learned 32 keywords. 32 keywords in Java. The we can say that there was version 1.5 something. Till then we had only, I think, 50 keywords. Okay, we had only 50 keywords, but after that now we are working on version 12 point something, and we have increased some keywords and we will discuss about them all. Okay, so we can't make our variable name by the keyword. A variable name is in Java in case sensitive, that I have already said. The Java language is case sensitive, not only variable but also each and everything. So age is not same as age. We can't write age we have written in the small case letter and we are writing in capital letter. So it is two variables. It is not a same variables. It because it is case sensitive. It understand capitalization. You can say the word in capital, word in small letter, everything it understand. So it's a case sensitive and we can't make like these variables. Okay, these are different variables. It means both are different. Understood? It's there's a one thing I always try to make you understand because the things very clearly. So that is why my every video becomes big. Okay, so don't worry about it, and always try to watch properly, because after watching this video, I hope that you will not forget about these things, because I give real life examples about the variables. I gave a wonderful example for variable. I think you will not forget that. And to what? Some legal valid identifiers. So what is the legal identifier? What is the legal identifier? So their legal identifier is underscore, like this sign. This sign we can use in our variable. It is good. Okay, it is good. We can use it, but give a space. Okay, don't a space is not also. It, just give a space. Int space underscore a. Okay, like that. The dollar C int 2w int dollar score int. This is like this is also a variable. This is also a variable. This is also a variable. This one is also a variable. Okay, these underscore, these all are the valid in Java, but in C language is not valid. Okay, in C language these things are not valid. These all dollar and these all things are not valid C language. Okay, but here in Java language these all things are valid. Only underscore, but in the starting the name we can't use any digit. If I want to, we can't start by that. Firstly, we can start only by underscore with this sign. Then only we can, or any starting we can't write dollar sign. Okay, as we have already discussed. Any special character we can't write the starting. Only dollar and the underscore. Two things we can use in our program. Okay, and this is also on the middle. On the middle, but other than it, we can't use any special character in our program. Always take care of it. Okay. So int b, some illegal and invalid identifiers. There are illegal, invalid identifier. Int colon b, we can't use it. I have already said. Int minus b, it's not also possible. Int has a special character. We can't use. Only dollar we can use it. Okay, dollar we can use and underscore, the two things we can use. Otherwise, other than it, we can't use it. And dot f, dot is also we can't use. 7g, we can't use any digit in starting. Okay, we can't use any digit in starting. So these are invalid variable names. Sometimes we make like that and we feel, oh my god, program is not running. Okay, so that's why I felt it is important to understand, to know you. Okay, to note, the character value is always enclosed in a single quotes, whereas a string value in double quotes. So how we take always character value in a single quotes, that you can see character, gender is a variable, and I have taken m is written in single quote. So always character in C and Java both are same. We always take any character value in single quotes. Okay, we are not using single quotes, that there will be, we will get error. Okay, error. So what we have to do, we have to use always single quotes to take to assign value in character value. Okay, and a string we always use double quotes, single quotes, double quotes. You have seen the unsupervised written. It's in a string. We use this, and today we are going to end it here. And the next video we will discuss about this all.